There are moments in life when something that looks like a blessing quietly carries the weight of a curse, and gifts are often where that danger hides in plain sight. I once lived in a world where intention mattered more than appearance, where what was given was never just an object, but a doorway, a tie, a silent agreement. Today I stand outside that life, not to frighten you, but to reveal a truth most people overlook. Not every gift is kindness. Not every giver comes with pure intent. Some offerings come wrapped in charm, but rooted in control, jealousy, or hidden motives that can affect your peace, your energy, and your future. What I am about to share is not superstition. It is awareness, because knowing who to receive from can be just as important as knowing what to refuse. Have you ever received something that looked kind on the surface, but left you feeling uneasy deep inside? That feeling is not random, and it is not weakness. It is your awareness trying to speak before your mind catches up. Because a gift is never just an object that passes from one hand to another. It carries intention, emotion, and energy from the person who gives it. And whether you realize it or not, you receive more than what your eyes can see. You receive the silent message that comes with it. When someone gives from a place of genuine care, you feel peace, warmth, and clarity. There is no pressure attached and no hidden expectation waiting in the shadows. But when a gift comes from jealousy, control, or insecurity, it often feels different. It may look beautiful, but something inside you hesitates. That hesitation is not something to ignore or push away. It is a signal that not everything given is meant to be accepted. Because intention always leaves a trace, people rarely talk about how emotions can travel through actions. Yet in every interaction, something unseen is exchanged alongside the visible. When a person gives while holding resentment or hidden motives, that emotional weight can follow the gift into your life. It can affect your peace, your decisions, and even your sense of clarity. This is why not every act of giving is an act of kindness. Some are acts of control wrapped in polite gestures. You must learn to pause and ask yourself a simple question. How does this make me feel at my core? Not what it looks like, not what others think, but what you truly feel. Because your inner response is more honest than any outward appearance. The truth is, discernment is a form of self-respect. It is the ability to recognize what aligns with your peace and what quietly disturbs it. There is strength in choosing what you allow into your life. You are not ungrateful for being cautious, and you are not wrong for protecting your space. Accepting everything without thought does not make you kind, it makes you vulnerable. And not everyone who gives is doing so with clean intentions. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is simply say no. So remember this as you move forward. Not every gift is a blessing, and not every giver deserves access to your life. Trust what you feel, honor your awareness, and protect your peace at all costs. There are people who do not give to uplift you, but to quietly place a weight on your shoulders. At first, it feels like kindness, like generosity that asks for nothing in return. But over time, you begin to notice a shift in the dynamic. The gift is mentioned again, brought up in moments when you least expect it. It becomes a silent reminder that you owe something back. And without realizing it, what once felt like freedom starts to feel like obligation. This is how control often begins, not with force, but with subtle influence. A favor here, a gift there, and slowly a sense of debt is created. You may feel hesitant to say no because you remember what they have done for you. You may stay in situations that do not serve you because you feel tied to their generosity. But true giving never demands loyalty or silence. Real kindness does not keep score or wait for repayment. The danger lies in how easily this pattern can go unnoticed. You might tell yourself that you are just being grateful, that you are simply returning kindness. But deep inside, there is a quiet pressure that grows stronger with time. It shapes your decisions and limits your voice. You begin to second guess your boundaries because you do not want to seem unappreciative. Yet in that moment, your freedom is being exchanged for comfort. It is important to recognize that a gift should never come with strings attached. The moment you feel controlled or obligated, something is no longer right. Your peace should not be the price you pay for someone else's generosity. You have the right to make choices that honor your well-being without carrying guilt. No one has the authority to purchase your loyalty through material things or favors. You are allowed to receive with awareness and to decline without fear. Strength is not found in accepting everything that is offered, but in understanding the intention behind it. When you trust yourself, you begin to see patterns more clearly. You realize that some people give not to support you, but to secure a place in your life that you did not freely offer. So choose wisely what you accept and who you allow to influence your path, because your independence is far more valuable than any gift placed in your hands. There comes a point in life where you realize that not everything that appears kind is truly meant for your good. This is where discernment becomes your greatest strength. It is not about becoming suspicious of everyone around you, but about becoming aware of what aligns with your inner peace. Because your peace is not something small, it is the foundation of your clarity and your direction. And once it is disturbed, everything else begins to feel uncertain. That is why learning to pause and observe is not weakness, it is wisdom. Discernment is built through paying attention to patterns, not just moments. Anyone can appear kind for a short time. Anyone can give something that looks generous on the surface. But consistent behavior always reveals truth. If someone carries negativity, jealousy, or hidden resentment, it will show over time. It may come through their words, their tone, or the way they react to your growth. And when you notice these patterns, it becomes easier to understand what their actions truly mean. Too often, people ignore these signs because they do not want to seem ungrateful or judgmental. They accept things while silencing their inner voice, hoping that feeling will disappear. But ignoring your awareness does not protect your peace, it weakens it. Every time you overlook what you feel, you create space for confusion and discomfort to grow. And slowly, you begin to lose trust in your own instincts. Protecting your peace requires courage because it means making choices that others may not understand. It means saying no when something does not feel right, even if it looks good on the outside. It means valuing your inner clarity more than external approval. And most importantly, it means understanding that not every opportunity or gesture deserves a place in your life. You are allowed to be selective about what you welcome. When you develop strong discernment, you begin to move differently. You no longer react to appearances, you respond to truth. You become grounded in your decisions and confident in your boundaries. This is not about pushing people away. It is about allowing only what supports your well-being to stay. and in doing so, you create a life that feels lighter, clearer, and more aligned with who you truly are. So trust what you sense, honor what you feel, and protect your peace without hesitation. In the end, this is not about fear, it is about awareness and strength. You have the ability to choose what enters your life and what stays outside of it. Not every gift deserves your acceptance, and not every person deserves your trust. When you begin to see beyond appearances, you take back control of your peace, your energy, and your future. Stand firm in your discernment, trust your inner voice, and remember that protecting your peace is one of the most powerful decisions you will ever make.